I am on the floor and my feet are up on what it's not really a wall, but a surface I can put my legs up. I read somewhere it's good for 15 minutes every day, but 15 minutes every day, oh boy. Okay, but today I have 15 minutes because the dishes were washed while I was bathing the baby, so that was really nice. But here is a thought. So here's just a thought, and if there anybody listening to this at all, I want to know people's opinion about this, because I don't know how to hold this thing. But anyways, my hands hurt. It's a mess all over. There's like, I see Minnie Mouse there, there's clothes, bunk beds with more, anyways, all over the place is clothes. So here is a thought. I'll just swap it. So I will do the example with me, okay? So imagine I'm in my own country, okay? I'm in my own country with my family, and my husband is the foreigner. Imagine that I'm working in the sphere of tourism, where that's my specialty, tourism. So I'm working with an agency / in a hotel, and let's just say I have my own agency, okay? Let's just say I have my own travel agency, and it's going really well. It's like within the country and out the country, and I have a few people working for me, like in a little office, handling the computer, the websites and everything, whatever, the on calls and online tickets and whatever. And just imagine that I'm very successful, that I have friends, I talk to people on a daily basis, I'm raising my kids just wonderfully, they're going to school and everything is wonderful, and I hire somebody from abroad, like a foreigner, like let's say somebody from the States or from England, somebody. Mama is here, and let's say that person is just a couple years older than me, and he's freshly divorced, handsome person, intelligent person, and I hire him to work closely with me because the workload is really big and I cannot handle by myself. But I'm not gonna put him on a phone or the computer in the office. I'll just ask him to, when I go to meetings, he's there. It's like a secretary, or like my right hand. Let's say he's my right hand, and we spend a lot of hours together and we talk, and I go back home to my family, and everything is wonderful. I'm happy, I'm successful, everything is great. Now, in this situation that I just described, how do you think my husband will feel, who is a foreigner? I just want to ask you, and honestly, I want to ask you, how do you think he would feel about it? Even if I have absolutely no intentions to do anything, like it's not about me, what I'm thinking or doing. It's how does he see the situation? Just honestly tell me, what do you think? Do you think he deserves that? Do you think he enjoys that? Oh, and I forgot to mention the most important part of the whole thing. So I hired this guy and he works with me and we're very successful. He's making more connections with people abroad, and our agency is growing. And so, and then at the same time, my mom really likes him. I live close to my mom, and let's say my mom and dad are not divorced, and everything's wonderful with them, and so they just live close to me. Like, my travel agency is not too far from their house, and my mom really likes that guy, and she takes him out for, like, in Bulgarian restaurants and with my dad, and they just enjoy time together, and they invite him over for dinners after work while I'm going back to my family, and they hang out a lot, and my mom adores him. Now, how are you gonna feel about that? I just want to know. If you're my husband and I'm that successful person I just described, how do you feel the husband will feel? Well, and why? Okay, I just want to know. I'm honest here, I'm just making up the story, because in real life, for me, it's like the flip situation. It's the other way. So I just want to know what people think about it, because otherwise it looks like I'm the only crazy person here and just making up things in my head and whatever. I just want to know. And let's just say that guy I just hired is no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna keep it up to here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say he's a guy who is very pleasant, intelligent, nice, handsome person, and he likes to stir up things around with other people. But my mom adores him, and we work together every day, and yeah. No, that's like, seriously, guys, I'm not making this up. This is like this is what it is. And so when real life is not that way, though, it's the other way. So I just wanna know what people think about it. Yeah. How much acceptable, where do you draw the boundaries? What is okay, what is not okay? Do you talk about it with your spouse? Do you have concerns? Do you share concerns? Do you feel heard? Do you feel hurt? Do you feel in, what do you call it, inferior? like like do you feel like this little in those kind of moments? Do you feel confident everything's fine? Do you feel like, I just want to know. I just want to know what people have to say about that. And just remember, that's just a scenario that is, unfortunately, it's not real. It's unfortunately, it's the other way around. So yeah, I've worked with a lot of people in my past that, you know, that are male people who I worked close with, but like, it never really occurred to me to, hey, I'm just gonna show you to my parents and you'll become best friends with them, and I'll just show you off everywhere, and we'll just be best of friends. And oh, and by the way, I'm married, you know. And I don't know, to me there are certain things I would never do to hurt somebody, the significant one especially. I wouldn't do certain things because I don't know, it's just, that's how I am, that's how my personality is. I would never do things to make, trigger jealousy or anything like that. And if I did something and that person tells me, I would take a note of it. But unfortunately, if your significant one is completely, I mean completely liberal about those things and just doesn't care about that, that means that your significant one doesn't care about your feelings, and that's pretty sad. You know, yeah. Well, I just wanted to get this out of my system. All right.